Hi, everybody. Okay, so we are back again, and I'm going to try to do um, Supernatural again. We're going to do episode 2 this time. Um, Before I actually get into it, I just wanted to say a couple of things. Um, Last week, I went back and I rewatched. I have probably watched and rewatched that pilot episode critique video that I did. I have probably rewatched it 7,500 times. So, because I first of all, I wanted to make sure it came out all right and it looked okay. Um, so I wanted to get a couple of housekeeping things out of the way before we actually start watching the actual show. Um, First of all, this is a work in progress. Okay, so this is the very first time, and yes, I know I got gray hair, and most of y'all are, this big, and you can do this crap like with one hand tied behind your back. But I'm old, and this is the first time I've ever done a YouTube channel. This is the first time I've ever really posted anything to YouTube. This is the first time I'm working with editing software. This is the first time I'm doing like a lot of this stuff. So I beg for your patience. I ask for your understanding. My name is Angie. This is React Rocket. This is my new channel. And I'm going to be doing reaction videos. So I just wanted to get a couple of housekeeping things out of the way. I noticed one thing is that I have a tendency to repeat myself. I'm ADD, so sometimes my speech doesn't come out quite right, you know. So I'm gonna try to work on that. That's part of the reason why I want to do this channel, is because I feel like it would be therapeutic for me to have to focus on something. So I repeat myself. Half the time I take forever to say something really simple, like for some reason I'm talking really slow, but it's because my brain is going like this, but my mouth is going like this, and then sometimes I'll start to say something, but then I'll get into actually watching the episode and I'll lose my train of thought, and then I'll just drop off and not finish my sentences. I'm like, oh my God. So I apologize if I was nervous and I just rambled. So I apologize if that was like difficult for you to watch, but that's what episode 1 is. Sometimes it's just, it's a learning curve. So down below, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and if you enjoy the content, and comment. Even if you hit dislike, that's fine. You can have an opinion, you can dislike it, but just comment and let me know why you disliked it, or what I could change or do differently, or whatever. Or if you want to see me do, I have plans. I'm going to start with Supernatural because I feel like I'm comfortable enough with this show that I feel like I can do this comfortably. But I have plans to do other shows. I would like to do reaction videos to, I would love to do Bridgerton. I would love to do Witcher. I would love to do Peaky Blinders. I would love to do Outlander. There's a whole gamut of shows that I would love to do reaction videos to. But I wanted to kind of practice with Supernatural so that I can get familiar with the software and the process of uploading and editing and all the things. So bear with me. The only other thing I wanted to say was that I did notice that I had a bad habit of saying Jared when I meant to say Sam, or saying Jensen when I meant to say Dean. And so I apologize for that. I don't know why. For some reason in my brain, they're interchangeable. Jared is Sam, Sam is Jared, Jensen is Dean, Dean is Jensen. Like, and so I kind of don't recognize that I'm calling them by their, um, like in the beginning, basically I'm specifically talking about a couple of little points that I noticed about the video last week. Was like I said when I made a reaction to, I forgot that they had went to a Halloween party, because the way I remembered it in my head was I remembered the whole fire thing of Mary burning on the ceiling, okay, and then I remembered um, Dean breaking into Sam's house and Sam and Dean getting into a fight. That's what I remembered. I completely forgot about the Halloween party little scene bit. And but then Angie commented and I said, yeah, Jared hates Halloween. Well, no, Jared Padalecki loves Halloween. Sam hates Halloween. So I should have said Sam, but I said Jared. So I apologize if that bothers anybody, if anybody wants to be nitpicky about that. I'm going to try to watch myself on that. Okay, so that's it. I'm done talking. We're going to watch episode 2. This is Wendigo. I have seen this episode. And so it's basically just, I think everybody knows what a Wendigo is. By this point, it's a big creature that hunts, basically is a cannibal that turns into a monster. So, all right. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Wendigo, episode 2. All right. Okay. We got camping going on. All right. Yep. All right. Let's fast forward just a little bit. Okay. Oh, he's got a BlackBerry. He's got a BlackBerry that you can't turn the camera around on. You have to actually physically turn it around and record it that way. And they're playing with Game Boys. Wow. That ages us. Oh, and that's right. That's Corey Monteith. May he rest in peace. That was on Glee. Looks completely different there though. He looks all scruffy and, campery, I guess. Okay. So guy goes out to pee. Okay. Oh yeah, that's not good. Oh, I just noticed something. Wait, Tommy, the main character guy, the guy in the red shirt, he's reading Joseph Campbell. Joseph Campbell is the Joseph Campbell archetypes. Google it. It would take me too long to try to explain who Joseph Campbell is, but if you don't know who Joseph Campbell is, Google it. Look it up. It's the friendly monster. It's the he wrote books about. He was like one of the first American authors to write books about the friendly monster, or hero archetypes like Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, that type of thing. And that's Joseph Campbell archetypes are what Kripke actually, the creator of Supernatural, he actually used the Luke Skywalker Han Solo archetype to create the rough draft of Sam and Dean. Okay, so anyway, keep going. Okay, I never realized, I never noticed that before, that he's actually reading Joseph Campbell's book. That's kind of cool. Okay, that's a little nod. Okay, yeah, all right. 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, now that's 2 down. And now it's running around your tent. It's Bigfoot, dude. It's gonna get you. It's not Bigfoot. It's a Wendigo. Anyway. Okay. Palo Alto. Oh, Jessica's funeral. Oh,
I
poor Sam.
you always said roses were lame, so I brought you.
Well, Jessica Lee. I didn't realize her middle. I forgot her middle name was Lee. My middle name is Lee. Okay. Anyway. Oh, that was a nightmare. He was dreamed that the whole scene at the grave was a nightmare.
You okay? Yeah, fine. Hey, your whole life, you never once asked me that. Stuff you might want to. Never mind. Look, man.
He was gonna let him drive the car.
I get it, and thank you, but I'm perfectly okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Where are we? We are just outside of Grand Junction. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't really stop it so soon. So we dug around there for a week and came up with nothing.
Oh.
If you want to find the thing that killed Jessica, you gotta
I
find
didn't
that.
realize that. I forgot that they had actually
That's
stuck
weird.
around Palo Alto
For 20 years.
for like a whole
It's no
week
coincidence.
trying to figure out what happened
That'll
to
have
Jessica.
answers.
I
You know what to do.
didn't realize that.
These coordinates you left us, this Blackwater Ridge. Hey, what about it? There's nothing there. It's just woods.
Natural forest, wilderness.
Why is he seeing us in the middle of nowhere?
Lost Creek, Colorado National Forest.
It's cut off
Okay.
by canyons here. Rough terrain, dense forest, abandoned silver and gold mines all over the place. Dude, check out the size of this freaking bear.
Damn, that's a big bear.
And a dozen and more grizzlies in the area. It's no nature hike, that's for sure. Oh man. Bull. You're friends with that Haley girl, right? Yes. Yes, we are. Ranger.
So he tries to lie about it.
I told her. Her brother filled out a backcountry permit saying he wouldn't be back from Blackwater until the 24th. He's not exactly a missing person now. Tell that girl to quit worrying. I'm sure her brother's just fine.
We will. Well, that Haley girl's quite a pistol, huh?
That is putting it mildly.
Well, okay.
Actually, you know what would help is if I could show her a copy of that backcountry permit, so she could see her brother's return date. Wait, just for a hookup or something? What do you mean? The coordinates point to Blackwater Ridge, so what are we waiting for? Let's just go find Dad. I mean, why even talk to this girl? I don't know, maybe we should know what we're walking into before we actually walk into it. What? Since when do you all shoot first to ask questions? You must be Haley Collins. I'm Dean, this is Sam, we're rangers with the Park Service. Ranger Wilkinson sent us over. We wanted to ask you some questions about your brother Tommy.
Let me see some ID.
Okay.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Nice car.
She likes the car. Everybody loves the car.
So if Tommy's not due back for a while, how do you know something's wrong?
Checks in every day by cell. Emails, photos, stupid little videos. We haven't heard anything in over 3 days now.
Well, maybe he can't get cell reception.
He's got a satellite phone too.
Could it be he's just having
He's
fun?
got a satellite phone.
He wouldn't do that.
You know what the funny thing is nowadays, when people are going out to just like a basic, like a natural forest, like national forest kind of thing, everybody takes their cell phones, right? Everybody has an iPhone now. I mean, I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android, but still, everybody has a cell phone now that works, even if you're in the middle of the woods. But back in 2005, if you went anywhere that was not in, like, within city limits, there was no cell service. And there was no such thing as roaming. So you had to take a satellite phone in order to. It's that's just kind of funny technology to me. But anyway, okay.
Our parents are gone. It's just my two brothers and me. We all keep pretty close tabs on each other.
Can I see the pictures he sent you?
Yeah. That's Tommy.
Well, we'll find your brother. We're heading out to Blackwater Ridge first thing.
And maybe I'll see you there. Look,
She's going too.
I can't sit around here anymore.
I don't blame her.
I'm heading out in the morning, and I'm going to find Tommy myself.
I think I know how you feel.
Kind of don't blame her. If my family was missing, I would want to go find them.
Sure.
April, 2 hikers went missing out there. They were never found.
And now they're
Before that?
investigating.
Yeah. In 1982, 8 different people all vanished in the same year. Authorities said it was a grisly attack. And again in 1959, and again before that in 1936. Every 23 years. Just like clockwork. Okay, watch this. Here's a punch. I downloaded that guy Tommy's videos with a laptop. Check this out.
Do it again?
That's 3 frames. It's a fraction of a second. Whatever that thing is, it can move.
Told you something weird was going on.
Okay.
What's live?
Is there a name?
Look, Ranger, I don't...
Okay, so the original attack years ago, where 8 people died, he's the sole
The other people were
survivor.
missing that year. Those bear attacks too? About all the people that went missing this year. Same thing?
So they got to talk to
We
him,
knew
of
what we were
course.
dealing with. We might be able to stop it.
So,
I seriously doubt that. Anyway, I don't see what difference it would make. You wouldn't believe me. Nobody ever did.
everybody in this show, everybody wants to tell them their story. But then they always say, "You would never believe me. You're gonna think I'm crazy." They always say that. But then when Sam and Dean turn around and they try to tell somebody their story, they're always like, "I don't believe you. You're lying. You're crazy." It's like nobody believes anybody. Like, but Sam and Dean they've always been like, "Okay, well, tell us, rather than assuming that we're not going to believe you, tell us what you think you saw, and then we'll decide if we believe it or not." You know, like, it's just, okay. Anyway.
Mr. Shaw.
What did you see?
Nothing. It moved too fast to see. It hit too well. I heard it though. A roar. Like no man or animal I ever heard. It came at night.
Well,
Got inside your tent.
definitely
Got
something
inside our
supernatural.
cabin.
Got inside the
I was
cabin.
sleeping in front of the
So it wasn't a
fireplace
tent,
when
it was a
came.
cabin that they were in.
It didn't smash a window or break the door. It unlocked it. You know of a bear that could
Okay.
do something
So
like
now
that?
it has to be humanoid because
I
it
didn't even
unlocked
wake
it.
up till I heard my
Because
parents scream.
bears and deer can't unlock
Dragged
doors.
them off into the night.
Okay.
Didn't lead me to this though.
Ooh, Jesus, that's a scar. Okay, a little bit.
I'm sort of a demon.
Spirits and demons don't have to unlock doors if they're worn inside. They just go through the walls.
So it's probably something else, something corporeal.
Corporeal. Excuse me, Professor.
Shut up. So what do you think?
Corporeal. Oh,
The claws.
so this
maybe
is
the
what,
hooves.
okay,
Could be a skinwalker, maybe a black dog. Whatever we're talking about a creature and it's corporeal, which means we can kill it.
kill it. Yep. If it bleeds, you can kill it. But but according to this show, even if it doesn't bleed, even if it's just a ghost or random everyday,
We cannot let that Haley girl go out there. Well, yeah, what are we going to tell her?
you can still kill it,
Woods,
but you just have to work a little harder.
Yeah. Her brother's missing, Sam. She's not just going to sit this out. No, we go with her, we protect her, and we keep our eyes peeled for our fuzzy predator friend. Finding Dad's not enough? Now we got to babysit too? What? Nothing.
Why is he acting? Why is Sam acting that way? Because, I mean, seriously.
I'll tell you again, I don't
Like,
think
first of all, he was acting like, I don't want to find Dad. I don't want to go. I don't want to, like, this is pointless. Dad's probably just, like he says in the beginning, he says, Dad's probably working overtime on a Miller time shift. He'll flow back in, eventually. So he didn't want to go. Well, now Jess has died. Now he's all gung-ho, like, let's go find Dad. Let's go find Dad. Let's go to find Dad right now. Why are we wasting our time with these people? Why are we wasting time, And Sam's usually the one that he cares about the people. Dean's usually the one that's like, why are we wasting time with these civilians? We need to be on our mission. So that's weird. I forgot about that dynamic. Okay.
Come.
Roy,
Look, you're paying me good money to keep everybody safe. I think Ben's safest at home. You guys got room for 2 more?
wait, you want to come with us?
Who are these guys?
Apparently this is all the Park Service could muster up for search and rescue.
Your rangers? That's right.
And you're hiking out in biker boots and jeans?
Oh, sweetheart, I don't do shorts.
Which is kind of funny, because Jensen doesn't do shorts.
You think this is funny? It's dangerous backcountry out there. Her brother might be hurt.
I think
I know how dangerous it is.
I think only a couple of times
help
I
find
can
your
ever
brother,
remember
that's
that I saw Jensen in this show wearing a pair of shorts. I think. Only like once or twice. Oh, yay! Tommy's alive! Ew. Ew. The hell is that thing? That thing was... And he literally tore him apart. Okay, alright. And we're hiking. And we're hiking.
Mostly buck, sometimes bear. Tell me, Bambi or Yogi ever hunt you back? What you doing, what? You should watch where you step in. It's a bear trap.
You didn't have any provisions. You guys are carrying a duffel bag. You're not rangers. So who the hell are you?
Is he going to give
They
her the
were our
talk?
brothers. They were looking for our father. He might be here, we don't know. I just figured that you and me were in the same boat.
Why didn't you just tell me that from the start?
I'm telling you now. Besides, it's probably the most honest I've ever been with a woman. Ever.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably true. Okay. And we're walking.
Blackwater Ridge.
What coordinates are we at?
Oh my God, look at that old school
35
GPS.
minus 111.
That is crazy GPS. Okay, they're at 35,111.
Yeah. Not even crickets.
I'm gonna go take a look around.
You shouldn't go off by yourself.
Please. Don't worry about me.
I don't like Roy.
Alright, everybody stays together. Let's go.
Oh, they found the campsite. Okay.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Looks like a grizzly.
Oh, yeah. Ripped to shreds. Everything ripped to shreds. Wow. Okay.
Tommy! Why?
Something might still be out there.
Sam! It's weird.
Drag marks, and then they just
Tell
disappeared.
you what. It's no skinwalker or black dog.
Okay. Oh, she finds his cell phone.
Hey, you can still be alive.
And now they're running through the woods. Okay.
It seemed like it was coming from around here, didn't it?
Everybody back to camp.
Our path!
So much for my GPS on my satellite phone.
What the hell's going on?
It's smart. He wants to cut us off so we can't call for help.
You mean some nut job out there just stole all our gear?
I need to speak with you. Private.
Oh, Sam knows.
Alright. Check that out.
Oh, come on. Wendigos are in the Minnesota woods or northern Michigan. I've never even heard of one this far west.
Think about it, Dean. The claws, the way it can mimic a human voice. Great.
Well, then this is useless.
We gotta get these people to safety.
Okay,
All right,
Sam,
listen
you
up.
don't have
It's
to
time
be
to go.
so I told you so.
Things have gotten more complicated.
What?
Kid, don't worry. Whatever's out there, I think I can handle it.
It's not me I'm worried about. If you shoot this thing, you're just gonna make it mad. We have to leave now.
One, you're talking nonsense. Two, you're no position to give anybody orders. Relax.
We never should have let you come out here in the first place, all right? I'm trying to protect you.
You protect me. I was hunting these woods when your mommy was still kissing you goodnight. Yeah?
It's a damn near perfect hunter. Smarter than you. And it's gonna hunt you down and eat you alive unless we get your stupid sorry ass out of here.
You know you're crazy, right?
Yeah? You ever hunt a wind?
Right! And I'm not leaving here without him.
She's not leaving without him.
It's getting late. Dark. We need to settle in and protect ourselves.
Okay.
How?
They're staying in the woods, apparently.
One more time, then.
Anasazi symbols. It's for protection.
Anasazi symbols? I don't remember him drawing
You're
sigils.
like a skeptic, Roy.
I didn't think he drew symbols and stuff until he learned.
You know, tell me what's going on in that freaky head of yours?
Like the devil's trap symbol and stuff.
No, you're not fine. You're like a powder keg, man. It's not like you. I'm supposed to be the belligerent one, remember?
He's not wrong.
Dad's not here. I mean, that much we know for sure, right? He would have left us a message to sign, right?
Yeah, you're probably right. Tell you the truth, I don't think Dad's ever been to Willis Creek.
So let's get these people back to town and let's hit the road. Go find Dad. I mean, why are we still even here?
Iconic line.
This is why. This book. This is Dad's single most valuable possession. Everything he knows about every evil thing is in here. And he's passed it on to us. I think he wants us to pick up where he left off. You know, saving people, hunting things.
The family
business.
Yep.
That makes no sense. Why doesn't he just call us? Why doesn't he tell us what he wants? Tell us where he is?
I don't know.
Because he's John freaking Winchester, and John freaking Winchester is a shitty father.
I intend to do it.
But I mean, he has his motivations and his reasons for doing what he does, and you know that. But if you ask me,
Find them, I promise.
piece of crap for a parent.
Listen to me. You've got.
But
Oh, it's gonna kill you. You gotta have patience, man.
can't believe Dean is giving Sam the you gotta have patience, you gotta calm down, you gotta, you know.
One, yeah.
I can't believe this is so like role reversal shit going on.
Makes things a little bit more bearable.
Sorry. Alright.
I'll tell you what else helps. Killing as many evil sons of bitches as I possibly can.
Help me!
Oh.
Help! Help me! Okay, that sounds reasonable.
Oh, you think? Wow, Roy. Your powers of deduction are astounding.
Here.
When have you ever heard a grizzly holler and yell?
Roy, no! Roy! Someone!
Oh, and all of a sudden she has a torch? Oh! Well. Bye, Roy. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like him anyway. Okay.
I mean, these types of things, they aren't supposed to be real.
I wish I could tell you different.
Now he's going to give her the talk.
How do we know it's not out there watching us?
We don't. We're safe from there.
How do you know about this stuff?
Kind of runs the family.
For one, I want to kill this evil son of a bitch.
Well, hell, you know I'm in.
Wendigo is a Cree Indian word. It means evil that devours.
They're hundreds of years old. Each one was once a man. Sometimes.
And now they're going to tell the story of
Frontiersmen or minor.
Wendigo and what a Wendigo is.
How's a man turn into one of those things?
Well, it's always the same. During some harsh winter, a guy finds himself starving, cut off from supplies or help. Becomes a cannibal to survive, eating other members of his tribe or camp.
What's the Donner Party? Cultures all over the world believe that eating human flesh gives a person certain abilities, speed,
That is actually true.
strength, immortality.
You read enough of it.
If you actually, which is kind of nasty, but it's true. If you Google cannibalism, you can find pages and pages and pages worth of stuff about religious beliefs. I mean, not so much anymore. I don't think in like 2022. You know, but especially back in like the pioneer settler, days when people would, go on, wagon trail runs for hundreds of thousands of miles with nothing but, you know, two oxen and a horse and, uh, you know, cattle drives for hundreds of miles, that kind of, especially back in those days when food was scarce and, I mean, I absolutely believe it. There were people that would get, like the Donner Party, like the kid says, it's a fact of life, but there's also religious cults. Well, I don't want to say cults, but there's, just look up, if you ever want to do something interesting for history, look up cannibalism. There's a lot of history behind it. And there's a lot of different reasons for it, from everything from starvation to religion. So, yeah. Anyway.
Over years, you become this less than human thing. You're always hungry.
So if that's true, how can Tommy still be alive?
You're not gonna like it.
Tell me.
More than anything, a Wendigo knows how to last long winters without food. It hibernates for years at a time. When it's awake, it keeps its victims alive. It stores them, so it can feed whenever it wants. If your brother's alive, it's keeping him somewhere dark, hidden, and safe. And we gotta track it back there.
And then how do we stop it?
Well, guns are useless, so are knives. Basically, we gotta torch the sucker.
Okay, well. And we're walking through the woods, and we're walking through the woods, and we're walking through the woods. And scratches on the trees. Okay.
I just think they're almost too easy to follow.
What is with the blood dripping on you? You have to have blood dripping on you in order to know to look up. Like,
Go!
that is such a thing. Oh, and the kid trips and falls, and Sam has to go back for him. Yep. Well, Haley and Dean are gone. But Dean had peanut M&Ms in his pocket.
It's better than breadcrumbs.
Okay. Follow the candy-coated brick road. Alright. And it's a mine. Well, of course it is. Keep out, no admittance. Oh, and now we're not walking through the woods. Now we're walking through the mine. Okay. It looks like it's about 10 feet tall. Got really long arms and really long legs. Okay, creek. Don't step on that. Look. Ooh. Boneyard. Whoop. Found him.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Gotcha. Sure you're alright? Yeah. Where is it? It's going for now.
So it knocked him out, drug him into this mine. And they found Tommy. Oh, he's alive. Well, that's good. Tommy's alive. Oh, cool. And they found all their packs and found all their gear and everything. That's cool.
We're gonna get you home.
Check it out. Flare guns. Those will work.
Flare gun. Alright. Now there's 5 of
Looks like
them.
someone's home for supper.
Whenever I run it.
Now there's 5 of them, and one of them's injured, and they got to try to make it past the monster to get out of the mine.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, listen to me. Stay with Sam. He's going to get you out of here.
What are you gonna do?
And he just winks at her.
Bring it on, baby! I taste good!
I taste good. Dean's such an a-hole.
Alright, come on.
He really is. Oh my god.
Hey, you want some white meat, bitch? I'm right here!
Okay. Let's
Sam, no.
Go! Go! Go!
Okay. Well, apparently Sam has to go back for Dean. Sam, it's behind you. Hey, kind of saw that coming. Somehow it seems like it's taken him a lot longer to get out of there than it did get in there. And now they're at a dead end. So, did they get lost? Did they make a wrong turn somewhere? Ooh, that is one ugly ass thing. And he shot it with a flare and caught it on fire. Now it's dying. Okay. Wow.
That's when it circled the campsite. Grizzly must have weighed 890 pounds.
They made it out.
So really, I don't know how to fix it. Must you cheap in the moment?
Yeah.
Aww.
You riding with your brother? Yes. Go.
And he got a kiss.
Oh. I hope you find your father.
That's sweet.
Man, I hate camping.
Me too.
Sam, you know we're gonna find Dad, right?
Yeah, I know. But in the meantime, I'm driving.
I forgot that Dean lets Sam drive in this first season, because in the later seasons, nobody drives that car but him. Well, alright. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay, guys. Well, dang, that was pretty good. Okay. Alright. So that was Wendigo. Couple of things to say about it, I guess. Just my opinion, of course. I, you know, to me, this was not one of their better. This is okay. So I think they're starting now to get to the point where they go through in later seasons. They have some episodes that are like one-offs, that are just like Monster of the Week stories. And I think this is kind of where that starts. Then they have other episodes that are canon episodes, that are mythology, that are main storyline episodes, right? So I know that I've heard, I can't remember where it was, but I think it was maybe it was Paley Fest or something in like 2005 or 2006. I think it was one of the very first supernatural convention panels that they ever did for the show. And Jared and Jensen were there. Bob Singer was there. Eric Kripke was there, which Kripke hasn't been to because Kripke left the show in season 5. So he really only came out with this. He had the idea for the Bible of the show, right? He had the storyline. He had like 5 seasons worth of storyline written and kind of mapped out in his head. And then after season 5, Bob Singer took it over and just, went, from there all the way to season 15. Okay, but my point in bringing that up is that Kripke said that the original idea that he had actually came up with, the original story that he had actually written about that started this whole thing, was when he was in college. When he was in college at USC, University of Southern California, and he had this idea for I think he said it was a reporter. He wanted to do a reporter. He wanted to do a Route 66 And in case you don't know what Route 66 is, look up Jack Kerouac, look up, like, there's a whole mythology to that. Okay, but he wanted to do like a reporter, like a newspaper reporter or whatever, that travels around the country and investigates, an investigative reporter that investigates urban legends and urban myths and, like Bigfoot, the abominable snowman, um, Wendigos, alligators in sewers, Hookman, and it was like it was every single story, campfire story that you've ever heard as a kid. Because I'm in my late 40s, so especially my age, and I think Kripke's around my age. I think, but every single story that you have heard in your whole life around a campfire, to scare you, like, are you afraid of the dark, like that kind of stuff. So that's what he wanted to do. That's where the original idea for the storyline came from. And so there's a lot of these, especially in the first couple episodes, there's a lot of these one-off episodes, one of these Monster of the Week episodes, that they're just kind of standalone. They don't really progress the story in any real way. They're just entertaining to be entertaining. And Wendigo is the first one of that. So it's Wendigo, Hookman, Scarecrow. Like, I even think there's one. I think there's one that where they do like Deliverance. Like they do like a backwoods hillbilly family thing. I don't know. Anyway, point is, these types of episodes are my least favorite. Just for me personally, they're my least favorite. Because I like watching the storyline. I've already heard, and like Bloody Mary. Like, I've already heard the story of Bloody Mary 7,000 times. I'd never heard of a Wendigo until I watched this show, so I'd never heard of that one specifically. But like Hookman, Bloody Mary, all that kind of stuff. I've heard Hookman, Candyman, like, I've heard those stories 1,000 times. Why do I want to watch another version of the same story that I've already seen? So anyway, so these are my least favorite. So my personal opinion, this one was it was okay. Wasn't really that great. They basically just did a whole bunch of walking through the woods and walking through the mine and then walking through the mine and then running through the mine and then running through the woods, and then the actual interaction time with the monster was about this much. So yeah, that just anyway. Okay, but it's episode 2, and so this is the second video, and so we have to do episode 2. So that was Wendigo. Okay, guys. So like I said, this is React Rocket. My name is Angie. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for paying attention. If you're still here, please hit the buttons down below. Like, subscribe, comment. Even if you hit the dislike button, please just leave me a comment so you can tell me why you disliked it and what I can do to change it and make it better. Alright, so until next time, we will see you again. Okay, bye!